Good morning, students. For the last class, we had seen the Newton's third law and discussions on Newton's laws, right? So we just recall what are the Newton's three laws, right? So in that first law, we know it. What is that? Every body continues to be in the state of rest or of uniform motion unless there is an external force acting on it, right? This is nothing but Newton's first law. The second law is what? The force acting on the body is equal to rate of change of its momentum. That is the formula we got, F equal to what? ME, right? So the Newton's third law is for every action there is an equivalent opposite reaction, right? So these three are the Newton's three laws. Okay, so the next topic is applications of Newton's laws. Okay, so in the application is free body diagram. So what do you mean by free body diagram? Which means what is that? And it is an important tool to analyze the motion of an object by using Newton's laws, right? So the free body diagram we base panni enna panna porom. When the object to be in motion, so that time we can apply what is that? Newton's laws. Nam apply panna. Okay, wow. So in that we have some certain systematic steps to be followed to draw what is that? Free body diagram. Okay, so in the first step is what is that? Identify the force acting on the object. So you just consider a body. So in that body, we have to identify the force acting on the object. Which means, what are the forces acting on the object, right? Our next point is what? Represent the object as a point. Okay, so we should represent the object to be considered as what is that? Point, like this, a single point. Okay, and the third point is what is that? Draw the vectors representing the forces acting on the object. So we have to represent the vectors. Enna pannu nama vectors nama represent pannu on the object. Okay, wow. So we should remember that we have to analyze, we have to identify what are the forces to be acting on the object, and we should not consider what the forces exerted by the object. Okay, so these three are important 3 points to be followed to draw what is that? Free body diagram. Okay, so based on this free body diagram, we have the example problem, that is 3.1. Okay, so what is 3.1 problem they given? We'll see it. It is given that a book of mass m, it is at rest on the table, right? So in which a table, a book is at rest position only. Okay, so what we are asking here? What are the forces acting on the book? So the booklet and the forces namakku act aayidukku. And next they are asking what are the forces exerted by the book. So the book la endha the force na namakku exert agudhu. Okay va. And next third one is they are asking draw the free body diagram for the book. Okay, so we have to draw the free body diagram. So we'll consider what is that one by one. Okay, so the first one is what are the forces acting on the book. So in the book la namakku ethana force namakku act agudhu. So if you see here there are two forces acting on the book. Okay, the one is a gravitational force, that is mg force acting downwards like this. Okay, we know it, gravitational force is generally what is that? Acting vertically downwards. And the next force is what is that? Normal contact force. What is that? Normal contact force, we know it, it is always exerted on the book to be upwards only. So gravitational force acting downwards and the normal force acting what? Upwards. So these two forces are acting on the book. Okay. And the next one they are asking what is it here? What are the forces to be exerted by the book? Okay, wow. So the book namakku ethana force namakku exert agudhu paakrom. So you know it, according to Newton's third law, what is that? There are here two reaction force can be exerted on the book. Ethana force namakku reaction force nadakku? Two reaction force. What is that? See here, enna ketirukanga the book vandha ethana force namakku exert agudhu ketirukanga. Okay, wow. So here the books can exert the equivalent opposite force on the earth, which means it can act in what is that? Upwards. Okay, wow. In the book la pathina the same equivalent opposite force, which means acting on the earth towards what? Upwards, right? And the next one is what is that? It exerts equivalent opposite normal force on the surface of table, which is acting vertically what? Downwards. Okay, wow. அப்ப என்ன சொல்றோம்? The same equal and opposite force the book la act ஆகுது just towards the surface of the earth, which means acting what? Upwards. The same thing which exerts the equal and opposite force on the what is that? Surface of table with respect to what is what? Downwards. Okay, well, so these two forces, reaction para forces, is exerted on the book. Okay, and third one they are asking what is that? Draw the free body diagram for the book. So how will you draw the free body diagram? So initially we have to consider what? We have to represent the object to be as a point, right? So here I consider the book is considered as what is that? Point here. So this is a point which means the body here, that is book. Okay. And we have to analyze, identify what are the forces to be acting on the body. So I said two forces can be acting. Yes or no? Yes. Which means gravitational force acting downwards. That is mg force. I represent in the vector form here. So I put arrow mark here. Okay. And the normal force which is acting exactly upwards. And also I put what is it here? Arrow mark. So this is a free body diagram for this book here. Okay, this is example problem of 3.1. The next one is example 3.2. Okay, so in this problem what they given? If two objects of masses 2.5 kg and 100 kg experience the same force of 5 Newton, what is the acceleration experienced by each of them? Okay, so what they given? So consider two masses they given here. One is mass m1, that is 2.5 kg, and mass m2 is what they given? 100 kg. And these two masses can experience what? Same force, that is 5 Newton. So F equal to what? 5 Newton. We have to calculate what is the acceleration experienced by each body of masses. Right? So we do the general formula of second law of motion. So F equal to what? ma. So in terms of magnitude, F equal to ma. So by doing cross multiplication, we get A equal to F by m. Right? So here, this two body having different masses. So I consider this m1. And we also calculate the different acceleration. So I consider a1 and a2. But will be a same amount of forces acting on the body. Okay, so I put only F. So a1 equal to F by m1. So a1 equal to the force value given is it is 5 Newton by m1 value is 2.5 kg. By cancelling we can get what? 2 ms power minus 2. And a2 equal to F by m2 and F value is 5 by m2 is 100 kg. So by doing cancellation we can get what? 0.05 ms power minus 2. Okay, so we should note it. But the same is, the force acting on the two bodies is same. But there will be different masses here, right? For the mass 2.5 kg, we can get the acceleration value is what? 2 ms power minus 2. For the mass of 100 kg, we can get the acceleration of what? 0.05 ms power minus 2. Okay, so for the heavier mass, we can get what? Lesser acceleration. And for the lighter mass, we can get what? Greater acceleration. Because A equal to F by m. Okay, mass and acceleration are inversely proportional to each other. Whenever acceleration is greater, other mass will be what is that? Small only. Okay, that is a problem that is 3.2. That is an important 2 mark problem. Right? And next problem is example 3.3. Okay, so 3.3 what they given? Applying Newton's second law to a mango hanging from a tree. Okay, so we have to apply the Newton's second law. What is Newton's second law formula? F equal to ma. So we have to apply this formula only. When the mango is hanging from a tree, or a mango on the maratla hanging okay. Okay, we have to apply Newton's second law. Okay, so we should note that before applying Newton's second law, we have to choose the suitable inertial coordinate system for doing a problem only. Okay, that is the x and y axis, that is x and y coordinate system here. And we know generally for the positive x direction, it has a unit vector of positive I cap, right? And the positive y direction, it has a unit vector of what is it here? J cap. Okay, so in case of negative y direction, we will apply unit vector of minus j cap. For negative x direction, we can apply what? Unit vector of minus I cap only. Okay, so before doing the problem, first we should analyze what are the forces should be acting on the body. That is nothing but what? Mango. So the mango la etra force namakku act aayirukku paarkom. Okay ma. So mango etra force namakku act aayirukku. Here there are two forces acting on the mango. What are the two forces? The one is a gravitational force acting on, what is that, vertically downwards. And next one is a tension force, that is normal force acting vertically what? Upwards. So this is a free body diagram here. So first we have to consider object to be at what? Point. So this may be considered as a point here, and two forces acting here, that is mg force, gravitational force acting downwards, and the normal force acting upwards. The normal force we can consider as what is that? Tension force. Why we are considering here tension? Because any force which is acting on a string or wire or cord like that, we should mention it as what is that? Tension force. That is T here. Okay, that is normal force only. So gravitational force acting downwards and the tension force acting what? Upwards. So we have to find out what is the gravitational force formula and tension force formula, right? So in vector notation we know generally F equal to what? Ma. This is a Fg vector, that is gravitational force formula, that is M into G. And here in vector I can put what is the unit vector here, that is minus j cap. Why I put here minus j cap? Because the gravitational force acting vertically negative y direction, that is vertical downwards in negative y direction. So that unit vector is what is that? Minus j cap here. Okay. And next is the tension force. That is T vector equal to T into what? J cap. But why I put here positive j cap here? Because the tension force which is acting vertically upwards in the positive y direction. Okay. So that I put it here plus j cap here. Okay. And the next step is, what is the total force acting on the mango? What is the total force, right? That is F net could be equal to gravitational force plus tension force. Okay, we have to add these two forces. We can get what? Total force, right? So Fg forces minus mg into j cap plus T vector is what is that here? T into j cap. Okay, so I don't here j cap is common. So I take it outside. So it is T minus mg into what? J cap. Okay. Here I said the mango is hanging on a tree, which means what? There is no force, which means there is no acceleration is acting on the mango, which means the acceleration to be what is it here? The mango to get rest here, so there is no acceleration. So I consider it as what? 0. So A vector to be equal to what is it here? 0, because the mango is to get rest. There is no acceleration acting on the mango. So it becomes what here? 0. Okay. So we know generally F equal to ma. So F net could be equal to m into A vector. So A vector is what is it here? 0. So this term becomes 0. So the F net equation is T minus mg into j cap equal to 0. Okay. So by comparing the components on both sides, we can get what? T minus mg equal to 0. Okay. So with this term can go this side, we can get as positive. So T equal to what? Mg. Now we are going to apply the value of this equation. Okay. T equal to mg. And already they given that the mass of mango is what? 400 gram. Okay. So in terms of kilogram, the value is 0.4 kg. Right? And next is the acceleration due to gravity. G small value is what is that? 9.8 ms power minus 2. Okay. So now we can find out the tension of the mango. That is T equal to m into g, and the m value is 0.4 into g value is 9.8. So by multiplying these two values, we can get what? T equal to 3.92 Newton. Okay. This is the problem of this solution. T equal to what? 3.92 Newton. The next problem is example 3.6. Okay. So what are given? The position vector of a particle is r vector equal to 3t I cap plus 5t square j cap plus 7k cap. Okay. Find the direction in which the particle experiences net force. Okay, ma? So position vector put it on. They are asking what is that? Find the direction in which the particle can experience what? Net force. Okay. So which means we have to calculate what is the velocity of particle and what is the acceleration of the particle. So first is velocity. What is the velocity formula? Generally we know velocity equal to what is that? Displacement by time taken. Okay. So in terms of vector, dv vector equal to position vector by time taken. That is dr vector by dt. So d by dt of R vector they given the value here. That is 3t I cap plus 5t square j cap plus 7k cap. Okay. This d by dt is common for all the terms, right? So d by dt of 3t I cap plus d by dt of 5t square j cap plus d by dt of 7k cap. Okay. So now we have to differentiate this term with respect to what? Time taken. Okay. So v vector equal to here d by dt of 3t I cap. Here is time taken is here. With respect to time, we can get only what? 3 I cap. Okay. And the next term is d by dt of 5t square j cap. So now what we have to do? The 2 and the 5 we have to multiply. What becomes here? 10t. So 2 and the remaining term is what? 1. So 10t j cap. Okay. Plus d by dt of 7k cap. There is no t term here, which means this term is what? Constant. Okay. So whenever you are differentiating the constant term, we can get only 0. So the third term becomes what here? 0. Okay. So v vector equal to 3i cap plus 10t j cap. So we got the velocity of the particle. Okay. So the next is acceleration of the particle. So we know generally acceleration formula is what? Velocity by time taken. This change in velocity by time taken. Okay. So a vector equal to dv vector by dt. So d by dt of, so v vector value we got here. What here? 3i cap plus 10t j cap. So 3i cap plus d by dt of 10t j cap. And again we have to differentiate this term here. See, d by dt of 3i cap. This is a constant term here because there is no t term here. Okay, so it becomes 0. And next is d by dt of 10t j cap. So that is t here. With respect to time taken, we can get only what? 10. So a vector equal to 10 j cap. Okay. So see here, that here the acceleration is acting along only in the positive y direction. Because we got the answer in positive j cap here. So it is acting along what? Positive y direction. In which the net force is acting also what is that? Positive y direction only. Okay. So there is no net force acting along the x and z direction. Okay. Because we got the answer only this 10 j cap alone. That is acceleration here. Because force and acceleration are directly proportional. Okay. So that I am telling the net force is acting along the positive y direction. Okay. But in case of velocity, you see here, we got the answer 3i cap plus 10t j cap, right? But there is a constant velocity is acting along the positive x direction. Okay. But there is no net force acting along what is that? X and z direction. It is acting along only in the positive y direction. Okay, well, that's what we got the answer. It is 10 j cap. It is positive j cap here. Okay, well, yes, that is a problem. And next one is what? Example 3.10. Okay, so what they given? A particle of mass 2 kg experiences two forces. That is the F1 force, F2 force. They given the value here. What they asking? They asking what is the acceleration of the particle. Okay, so acceleration கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி you have to know what is the net force is acting along the particle. Because here they given two forces, F1 and F2. Okay, so we have to add these two forces. We can get what? Net force. Right? That is F net equal to what is it? M into A vector. This coming to the second law of motion. F equal to what? Ma. Okay. So F net equal to M into A vector. So this F net value is what? F1 vector plus F2 vector. By adding these two, we can get this value. Right? So here also F1 value I cap and F2 value what is it here? I cap term is here. So 5 plus 3 is 8 I cap here. And 8 j cap minus 4 j cap. We can get what? Plus 4 j cap. And 7 k cap plus what here? 3 k cap. So we can get 10 k cap. This is the total force value. Right? So we have to know what is the acceleration acting along the particle. Okay, ma'am? So A vector equal to F net by what? M. So mass given it is 2 kg. Right? So F by M. So F value is 8 by 2 I cap plus 4 by 2 k cap plus 10 by 2 k cap. Okay, ma'am. So A vector equal to 8 by 2 is what? 4 I cap and plus 2 j cap plus 5 k cap. This is the acceleration is acting along the particle value. Okay, that's it. The next problem is example 3.13. Okay, so what they given? the position of the particle is y equal to ut minus half gt square. Okay, so position கொடுத்துட்டாங்க, this y கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. What they asking? What is the force acting on the particle and what is the momentum of the particle? Okay, ma'am. So first the force கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு we have to know what is acceleration, right? So the acceleration formula is what is it, ma'am? A equal to dv by dt. And velocity equation is dy by dt. So the velocity conduction easily we can get what is that? Acceleration. So v equal to d by dt of, and the y equation what is that? Ut minus half gt square. So we have to differentiate this equation. Okay. So here ut. So v equal to, with respect to time taken, we can get only u minus of half gt square. The two front law vandhuchna half 2 into gt we can get. Yes or no? So this 2 gets cancelled. Remaining term is minus of gt. So v equal to u minus gt. Here we got the velocity of the particle. Okay. And the next is acceleration. So a equal to the velocity by time taken as a formula, right? So a equal to dv by dt. So d by dt of, and the v equation we can get is u minus gt. So u minus gt. So we have to differentiate again here. Okay. So a equal to, here there is no t term. So this u becomes what is that? Constant. So the first term gets 0. The remaining term is minus gt. So with respect to time we can get only what? Minus of g. So a equal to minus of g. Okay. So the force acting on the particle, you know general formula F equal to what is it here? Ma. F equal to ma. So in terms of a we got what is that? Minus of g. So F equal to what is that? Minus m into g. So we got the value F equal to minus mg. Which means here the force equation we got a negative sign. Which means what is it? It implies the force acting along the negative y direction. Okay. And next they ask you what is the momentum of the particle. You know momentum formula P equal to m into v. So m into, and the v equation we got u minus gt. So m into u minus